Welcome everyone, my name is The Clever Fool. Today we'll be playing the first level of Gajah Mada, the story of our founders. No achievement for this one, however I will be going in blind. I've never played any of the Asian Rise of the Rajas campaigns before. Should be pretty fun though. Let's go ahead and get started.
What drives a king to expand his rule to the very edge of the unknown? Why are his people willing to sacrifice their livelihoods and even their lives for a ruler who sits on an ivory throne? The legends of our ancestors and the greatness they achieved drives us forward. All in Asia have heard of the great Srivijaya Empire, a grand power of the past that ruled all of the Indonesian islands. We dream to one day surpass these legends. In our culture, we hold the Kansil, a tiny mouse deer, the highest among the animals. Foreigners laugh mockingly at our reverence for such a benign creature, but they know nothing of the Kansil's heart. Despite its unimpressive appearance, the Kansil can overcome any obstacle and defeat much larger adversaries through sheer cunning. Its bravery is like that of no other animal. Our people are like the Kansil. Our enemies underestimate and mock us, but we will show them our true spirit. For that reason, the story of our empire's founder, Arya Wiraraja, is revered among our people. When faced with a Mongol invasion, he built an empire from a tiny village.
Interesting. So it seems like we're going to be facing off against the Mongolians here. Funny, since just a couple campaigns ago we were playing as them. But we are definitely going to be the underdogs here. And just like the first Mongol campaign, our main objective here is to wait for instructions from Raiden Wijaya. Our hints tell us that you are restricted to the castle age and a starting population limit of 75. That's quite low. Every village you capture, however, increases your population limit by 5, up to a total of 125 total population. Additionally, spelled wrong, you are not allowed to build new towers. You conquer villages by destroying the towers within them. Once a tower is destroyed, one of your towers will replace the old one. Battle elephants are great for taking down enemy towers. You gotta keep in mind that we're playing as the Malay here. Check out their bonuses later. You can find Mongol and Javanese equipment scattered around the map. It will help you boost your technologies. The Mongols cannot be trusted. Their ultimate goal is to subdue all of Southeast Asia. And the castle in Kadiri gets regular supplies over land, which are used to train more soldiers. Blocking these supplies will weaken their defenses. Your scouts report that our great ruler, Raiden Wijaya in orange, is rebelling against his overlord, Kadiri. Here in eastern Java, he plans to build a new kingdom named Majapahit. The Mongols in green had sent diplomats in name of Kublai Khan to demand tribute from the Indonesian kingdoms. However, the Javanese humiliated their diplomats, and now a Mongol army has arrived on Java to punish them for it. Since we are both enemies of Kadiri, they might be willing to form a pact against them at one point. Okay. The Mongols have brought their famous horses with them and will raise an army of light cavalry, cavalry archers, Mengudai, and siege units. Seems like the standard Mongol mix there. To the east are the Singasari in blue, a former strong kingdom now dominated by the Kadiri. They will be very aggressive and attack us with crossbowmen, cavalry archers, battle elephants, longswordsmen, and mangonels. Jeez. To the west of us, I like how this one is kind of like told in like the second person, lies the fortified castle of the Kadiri in Siam. It is in a very strategic position, and Kadiri retains control of the surrounding villages from here. As long as they have the supplies, they will train knights, crossbowmen, pikemen, and battle elephants. Okay, so we got a lot to deal with here. We have us in the east, in the northeast. We have the Mongols in green, but they're also the enemies of the Kadiri, which are in cyan. So green and cyan are not friends, but they're not necessarily our friends either. It's kind of like a three-way thing going on here. And then we have a weakened blue kingdom dominated by the Kadiri. Seems like mostly a secondary enemy. And I guess, well, I'm red, so I wonder how that'll work.
Both the Kadiri and the Mongols consider me insignificant. I will show them what I am capable of. Conquer as many villages as you can and defeat their petty armies in the field. Only then will they realize the mistake they have made and recognize me as their superior.
Okay, so our new objectives are to, well, we should have finished this one by now, but we are going to defeat the Singsari, okay, defeat Kadiri by destroying their castle, and defeat the Mongols in green. Alright, well, it does not get much more straightforward than that.
The Mongols and Kadiri have been fighting quite intensely, and everywhere there is abandoned equipment to be found. We can use it to hasten our military advancements. This dense jungle cannot provide supplies for many people. Luckily, conquering enemy villages will help us support a larger population.
Okay, let's get villager production started. We'll pick up horse collar here, since we're going to need to transition to farming soon eventually anyway. And we do start off with a pretty nice set of, pretty good set of units here. Our population limit is now 80, and I guess these are the various villages that we want to capture. Let's try to utilize our military to that end here. Do I start with a blacksmith? It doesn't seem like it. Let's go ahead and build one back here. And it's a good time to check out what Malay are capable of. So we're a naval civilization, and we're not on a naval map, sadly. Advancing to the next age takes much less time. Fish traps cost 33% less. They have unlimited food, and we have cheaper battle elephants. Our unique unit, it's a Karambit warrior that takes less population. It's a fast infantry unit that's really cheap, but it doesn't have much HP at all. They get better the more upgrades you can stack on them. Our unique techs are Thalassocracy, which allows dogs to fire arrows, and Forced Levy, which makes it so that we can create our militia line for food only instead of gold. And our team bonus is that dogs can see further. Not super impressive, but I will take it. Let's go ahead and capture the second villager here. And make sure that we are continually producing villagers. In fact, I think what we may want to do... Oops. Oh, Scoot. You literally have 1 HP. Alright, you're retired. What we may want to consider doing is advancing to the next age really fast. This way, instead of only having the 1 TC to work with, we can have more TCs. We'll also be in Castle Age. Let's hunt down this rhino over here. Actually, looks like I'm not able to advance to the Castle Age yet for some reason. Oh no, I'm already in the Castle Age. In which case I should be making an effort to build more TCs. Let's build another TC down south here on the other side. And keep scouting around. I didn't realize we were already in the Castle Age. That's cool. How did we get into the Castle Age without having horse collar research? Interesting. Yeah, that's very interesting. Because if we just started in the Castle Age, surely we would not have had those texts researched. That's pretty cool, actually. Let's keep villager production coming on. And it does look like it could be somewhat worthwhile to build a dock here. We do have fish trap related bonuses. I think we'll want to scout around a little bit so that we can get some of those nice juicy texts out. More on berries, more on food. More on wood. Let's actually have you guys build a dock somewhere. Maybe right there. And then also think about building a monastery so that we can heal up our units in between fights. I think that'd be a pretty good idea. Let's get this town center producing villagers so that we can go to stone. Pick up Bosa. Start clearing out the jungle here and start producing fishing ships. I would like to get a third TC out soon. Let's pick up a monk. Oh, and we have housed ourselves, it seems. So in that case, let's actually pick up wheelbarrow here and stack up town watch here, just to give our TC something to do. Let's prioritize healing up our scouts so that we can send them out scouting once again. Having extra dock line of sight is pretty cool, I guess. Let's pick up husbandry for our elephants to move faster. And restart villager production here. Let's grab another fishing ship. And in fact, it might have been a mistake to research horse collar there, because it may be better to just rely on our fish eco, since our fishing ships have limitless food. Let's grab gill nets. And save up for a third TC here.
Aku pemangun gedung. Yasakuka Baginda.
More villages online. Let's put on another TC here. We gotta keep in mind our population limit is pretty limited here. Let's churn out some battle elephants. What are the costs for us there? 84.49, so they cost a lot of food. We're gonna want More food gatherers where we can.
Swasti. Aku pemangun gedung.
Ooh, that's a pretty building. So it looks like that central town
We have found abandoned infantry equipment.
Ooh. So we got longswordsmen, pikemen, chainmail armor, and tracking. So it seems that scouting is definitely the right thing to do here.
Iya, aku panggali tambang. Siap, aku penumpang kayu.
A scout that I so meticulously healed up is dead.
Apa sasananya, Baginda?
Which is unfortunate. I guess not altogether unexpected.
Maju.
Let's get some gold miners here.
Apa sasananya? Aku akan marah.
Iya, siap. Aku marwat. Apa sasananya, penumpang kayu? Aku panggali tambang.
And start thinking about invading. Let's grab a few more battle elephants.
Iya, aku panggali tambang. Aku mengerti.
We should start thinking about building a castle as well.
Siap, aku angkat marwatnya.
Swasti. Aku pemangun.
I think it'll be okay to have 4 farmers. Let's grab heavy plow
Siap. Aku marah.
and a university.
Gedung.
Apa sasananya, Baginda?
And let's send these battle elephants out to do some damage.
Apa sasananya, Baginda?
Unfortunately, it seems I have hit my pop cap, so I will need to extend a little bit further outwards here.
Siap. Aku mengerti.
In the meantime, let's pick up masonry,
Aku marwat.
and let's start building a castle here.
Aku pemangun gedung.
Swasti. Iya.
Apa sasananya, Baginda? Aku panggali tambang.
Is this elephant stuck? Well, rip you, I guess. What a waste.
Siap. Aku pemangun gedung. Aku pemangun gedung. Yep.
Seems so far so good. Everything's reasonably easy. Pick up ballistics. It seems like we've stumbled on a Kadiri camp here.
Apa sasananya? Aku pemangun. Yasa aku kabar. Ya, Baginda.
In the meantime, we'll scout around just a tiny bit.
Siap. Aku mengerti.
We've got
Aku
tons
penumpang
and tons
kayu.
of wood choppers.
Aku
Not sure if we
panggali
need
tambang.
this many. But it is kind of fun. No unique text for us to research, it seems. But we'll just let these guys do the whatever damage they can. And then retrain a new force to take out the southern area.
These bows and arrowheads will be useful to us.
We got Elite Skirmisher, Bodkin Arrow, Leather Archer, and Thumb Ring. That is a lot of unique text. That's a lot of text, actually. So I'm kind of glad I'm not even bothering to research my own. Such a cramped map and such low pop cap space. It might actually be in my best interest to use battle elephants exclusively. The other units are good, but only in high numbers, whereas battle elephants are very numeric population efficient, so they say. Grab gold mining. Stack up even more battle elephants. These guys build a mill to hunt the deer. Keep the enemies guessing here. Look at how strange that looks. This map is just really, really cramped. Let's take this opportunity to pick up murder holes. Not that I think we'll need it. Our pop cap has gone up somewhat. I mean, look at how imbalanced our eco is. We really do not need this much wood. I guess what we could do is we could train scorpions as well. There is something to be said for that. Let's build maybe a couple siege workshops here. Also, actually think about getting like a market up so that we can trade off excess wood wherever we need to. Ooh, that's interesting. So I wonder what happens if the Mongolians destroy the tower for us. We're not exactly friends. I wouldn't say that means we're enemies, though. Oh, he gets replaced with the Mongolian tower. Don't mind if I do with those elephants. Add a stone here. Let's go for those berries. And sell off a bunch of excess wood here. Pick up town watch. And scout out this mid zone. That mid area probably has some text for us.
The Mongols have left useful cavalry equipment behind.
Nice. So we actually got bloodlines. I don't even know. Can we normally get bloodlines with Malay? Bloodlines. We normally can't get bloodlines with Malay, so that's actually huge for us. We're getting an upgrade that we can't normally even get, which is massive.
Siap. Siap. Iya. Siap. Swasti. Aku panumbang kayu. Aku pengerti.
The enemy of our enemy is our friend. What do you think of making an alliance against Gadiri?
Okay. So they're offering a temporary alliance against Kadiri. To agree, change your stance with them to ally. Hell yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
So we are friends. For now.
Alright, and we still need to defeat the Singsari here. So let's actually prepare to do so by moving our military to the southeast. We got plenty of resources. And wow, we actually managed to cut ourselves to a pretty sizable gold mine there, which is cool.
Swasti. Aku Marwa. Aku pemangun gedung.
Having this low of a population cap is actually pretty bad, though. We just got Elephantastic, which I assume is for having a lot of elephants on the field at the same time. So if we lose this tower, I guess we lose pop space? Is that how it works?
Apa sasananya Baginda? Marwat. Siap. Apa sasananya
Let's move
Baginda?
U4 to build stables here.
Siap.
And let's beat the crap out of Singsari here. This is actually fine. We can just convert the 2 elephants that come forward. And once we actually break past this gate, we'll have good momentum to start getting into the Singhasari defenses there.
Aku Marwa. Iya. Oh Maheshwaraya. Tidak Baginda.
Our villagers are still making their way down. Oh, and we actually have a relic.
Oh Maheshwaraya.
Neat. Let's
Benar.
yoink that real fast. Put
Iya.
it back inside.
Siap.
Iya. Aku
This rhino. And move this set of elephants down south as well.
Swasti. Siap. Aku akan marwatnya.
Apa sasananya?
Sasananya Baginda?
Siap. Aku tunggu.
Aku pengerti. Aku marwat. Aku penumpang kayu. Swasti pengerti. Siap.
I keep thinking that there's a relic down here. I guess I'm wrong. There's a watchtower, that's a guard tower. Okay.
Iya. Siap. Apa sasananya Baginda? Aku penumpang kayu.
I just sent some villagers with a grinder here. We're actually also like 1 stone short.
Siap.
1 stone short of greatness. We should use this opportunity to take out the TC here. Or take out the tower guarding this TC here. Okay, now I can finish constructing the stables. And keep producing more battle ellies. I think the name of the game is honestly just battle elephants here. Our pop-cap space is limited and very precious. We'll have to make a mental note that this is what the Mongol base looks like for now.
Siap, aku pengerti. Siap, 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 siap.
Let's pick up both shaft mining techs. And honestly, let the Mongols do the bulk of the heavy lifting here.
Apa sasaran yang baginda? Siap. Aku pemangun gedung.
By doing so, we're making sure that our enemies are all kept in check here. That no individual enemy is getting too strong. You gotta remember that this alliance is a temporary one.
Apa sasaran penumpang
Most certainly not a permanent one. Let's actually mix in some light calves here, since we got plenty of food. They're a bit faster, can help us chase down archers and other such units. Did we lose houses or something? How come we only have, oh, we have 100 again.
Aku pemangun gedung.
That's interesting. I could have sworn. Huh. Oh, well, these villas are probably dead.
Aku akan merawatnya.
I can kind of see that this is going to be one of those types of games where the enemy just has infinite resources.
Siap. Iya, aku pengerti.
We'll just have to mine the gold wherever we can.
Siap.
And crush the secondary base wherever we are able to.
Aku pemangun gedung.
Let's actually dedicate all of our population to crushing blue. I wonder which one of the villages I lost my grasp on. Probably one of these southern ones.
Apa sasarannya baginda? Aku akan merawatnya. Aku penumpang kayu. Aku penggali tambang.
Apa sasarannya baginda? Aku pemangun gedung.
We definitely had 100 pop space at some point, so I'm not really sure what happened.
Swasti. Aku penumbang kayu. Aku pemangun gedung.
That little area looks like it's got something cool behind it. Now let's make our way in. Wow, the Mongols have so many resources. It's kind of unbelievable. Let's actually build a couple ramps and start mining this gold over here. While we're at it, we should also actually take an opportunity to kill off the Mongols or something like that. Oh no! It's this area up here that seems to have been retaken. Let's go ahead and rectify that. Pop space is very important. And it seems like the tide is turning down here in the east. Okay, so it seems like the main attraction there is another relic. Bad market placement. We'll need to replace that market. But now we got relic gold coming in.
Swasti. Aku pemangun gedung.
Well, these guys don't have castles. They don't have much of anything, really. So it should just be a matter of time here. Bunch of crossbows, not a big deal. Now let's just see if there's anything else to scout out here. I think it's better if I just research these texts at this point, honestly. I don't foresee finding them lying around anywhere. And it'll actually improve my elephants by a lot. Kind of waited a little bit too long to research those texts anyway, I think. Probably would have been more worthwhile just to research them right away.
Yasa kuka balida.
I kind of want to use a scout to bait these guys into the Mongols. I think Blue's been deleting their own towers, so they're probably going to give up soon, I think. Yep. I think they're just about finished here. Nice. Never actually retook this tower here.
Kediri has accepted our great Khan as its overlord. Now you must do the same.
Okay, so it looks like we got backstabbed a little early by the Mongols.
Siap. Apa siasat pemangun gedung?
That's somewhat obnoxious. I'll live with it. It's not an unexpected result. So we'll just have to figure a way to turn this to our advantage here. Okay, but Kadiri is still fighting the Mongols, so I'm not entirely sure what they mean exactly by acceptance here. It's a very, very odd way of expressing your acceptance for for someone else. But I ain't a professional. I am far from a professional. Let's actually reset our gather points here. I mean, battering rams are basically just like anti-building battle elephants at this point, right? I feel like it'll be very annoying to deal with Mongolian cavalry archers. Probably should actually think about killing them first. Like, look, we're just kind of chasing these guys around. Not really achieving much of anything. I guess what we could do is mix in some skirmishers. The problem is the Mongols have the decided advantage when it comes to unit composition. I honestly can't really think of a counter to cavalry archers besides skirms. And our skirms are not going to be very good against them. They seem hell-bent on taking out that castle. That is a massive Mongolian force there. We lose control of this northwestern tower yet again. That's okay. Though I do think it would be good for us to transition into skirms for a little while, as much as I don't want to admit it. Yeah, skirms are definitely the answer here. Battle elephants are just not going to be able to do well against Mongolian cavalry archers. Fortunately, we have a decent flow of resources coming in. But as always, we're just so slow. We never did pick up that second relic, huh? We could try now. I would like to build a castle here, a stage for our attack against Mongolia. But we're going to be running low on gold for a while, that's fine. We'll just train up elite skirms by the handful.
Yep. Aku merawat.
Swasti.
It is somewhat tedious.
Iya, aku akan merawatnya.
Swasti.
Siap. Siap.
Got some of our pop space back here.
Apa syasana angkat senjata.
Give them enough trouble for our villagers to build that castle up.
Aku merawat. Angkat senjata.
Aku paman Baginda.
Apa syasana Baginda.
It's gonna be somewhat messy for a little while here, because we got lots of stuff going on at all sides. And now that the Mongols are fighting underneath our castle, they should actually be in very big trouble. Let's grab iron casting. And once we get this castle up, we'll have a very strong foothold
Aku pemangun
for defeating the Mongols.
Biasa Baginda maju.
Let's send all of our elephants south. Who knows? We might not even actually need the skirmishers after all. Let's take out this Kadiri tower to give us some more pop cap space.
Siap. Aku pemangun.
We'll send our villagers inside this castle because we can use them to build later. And I like that the Mongols at least have been expanding somewhat on their own too. I think that's actually kind of cool.
Iya. Biasa kita Baginda.
This abandoned mine has a large cache of civilian tools.
Yep. Well, that cache, wherever it was, would have been nice to have much earlier. It's not going to do much help for us now that we've,
Apa syasana aku penggali.
researched all of them. Once again, it seems like our monk failed to make it to the very end. That's okay.
Iya.
Let's build ATC on that gold. And start producing more and more and more. The pathfinding is so scuffed. What's going on here, boys?
Swasti. Apa syasana Baginda. Aku penggali tambang.
Siap.
Siap. Aku pengerti.
These miners are out of gold.
Aku pemangun gedung.
Have them mine southwards. But yes, these Mongolians, they gotta go down. Don't care who you are, don't care who you're with. Your time has come. Shouldn't have backstabbed me, boys. What can I say?
Swasti. Siap.
Now, interesting thing about the Malay is that I've never really played as them. I've never really played too much multiplayer Age of Empires 2. So when the Rise of the Rages came out and all that, I purchased the game mostly for the campaigns, however. And I just never got the time to get to the Asian Civ campaigns. I do remember trying this one out and not really liking it.
Swasti. Iya, aku panumbang kayu. Aku pemanggil gedung. Aku pemanggil baginda.
So it remains to be seen how much I like the rest of this campaign.
Ya, aku kawan. Aku pengerti. Yep.
Apa sasananya Baginda? Siap. 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 Aku panggali tambang.
Apa angkat senjata?
Especially the slowness of these elephants against the fast light cavalry, like, it's just annoying. It really doesn't feel like micro really plays a big part here at all. It's really all just macro to make sure that we're able to run over the enemy. That's okay. Maybe my unit choice isn't that good, but it's honestly kind of strange to have like unit compositions that are not consisting mainly of like knights or cavalry archers. How did these guys even get here, you know? I'm actually somewhat impressed. I'm sure these guys have a lot of HP, but they haven't pop capped for so long. Wow, they actually prioritized the petards too. That's pretty smart by them. I didn't expect them to have, I didn't expect the AI to actually have the know-how to do that.
Iya, Baginda. Aku Marwan. Apa syasananya, Baginda? Aku pengerti. Ya, Baginda. Apa syasananya, Baginda? Aku pemangun gedung.
Once you take out this castle, though, the Mongolian presence should basically be ended. It's not really a matter of if again, but a matter of when. Now, it looks like Kadiri is mostly a non-factor here as well. I do have a tower there that could increase my pop cap space a little bit more.
Apa syasananya, Baginda?
Once this castle is down, the Mongolians are finished. Let's take this opportunity to try to grab that relic again.
Aku akan meruatnya. Iya, Baginda. Aku Baginda.
The Mongols have run out of supplies and fear the coming monsoon rains, so they are retreating to China. Let us take what they leave behind.
Oh, well. Okay.
Siap, aku pemarbai.
I guess this village is ours now. I would have destroyed less of it if I had known that was going to happen. But sure. Let's move towards Kadiri's castle now.
Swasti.
Aku panggali tambang.
Iya.
and make a push west.
Aku penumpang kayu.
Siap, aku mangun.
Let's move these villagers to build a ford for Kadiri.
Aku pemangun gedung. Siap.
Have you guys do the
Aku
same.
pemangun gedung.
And man, if I had to redesign this level, I'd say just give us more pop space or something, because working with this little population is kind of a pain.
Aku pemangun.
A major pain. This would be going so much faster if I just had more pop space, and you know, if I could train something good besides elephants into cavalry archers. Not really a fan of this first level so far. There's our monk picking up the relic at long last. Getting a message on Discord by someone. I don't know who it is. I wonder if it's a cutie. It looks like Kadiri's making a counterattack. That is actually kind of obnoxious. It looks like the main entrance to Kadiri's castle is right here.
Swasti.
Oh, they actually have... Oh, wow! Maybe the Mongols are doing some pretty good damage to them.
Yep. Apa siya sananya
It
baginda?
looks like they actually even glitched out just a little bit.
Iya, aku panumbang kayu. Aku pemangun gedung.
That is a lot of pikemen. And I think our elephants are actually going to fall here. Let's keep producing more.
Apa sasananya baginda? Marwatnya. Aku panggali tambang. Aku panggali tambang. Siap.
Apa siya sananya baginda? Aku marwan.
I guess this is where our skirmishers come to bear. Do we have any patches of military that are not being used? Yes.
Iya, aku pemarwan. Swasti. Siap. Iya. Aku pemangun gedung. Apa siya sananya baginda?
Let's use petards to knock down the gate.
Yasa
Instead
kuka siya
of
sananya
just
baginda.
throwing meat in after them. Here comes Kadiri in earnest, it seems. But we have the means to combat them now.
Iya. Aku pemangun gedung.
Look at these guys doing moonwalks. I really truthfully have no idea what this is all about.
Apa sasananya?
But I trust the process. No idle military down here.
Yasa kuka baginda. Apa siya sananya baginda? Aku panggali tambang. Iya.
That small force of elephants is somewhat annoying. But again, our main focus is Kadiri's castle. So I'm actually okay with losing them.
Yasa kuka baginda. Iya. Apa siya sananya baginda?
Aku panggali tambang. Siap. 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 Apa sasananya baginda?
The gates have been knocked down. And of course there's another set of gates right behind that, so need more petards. Got 3 elephants, they've got 3 elephants and a couple of knights. So they still will win that exchange, sadly. I'm actually just going to reset these gather points to the northeast here, northwest. Take this tower.
Om Maheshwaraya Marwai.
With the material we found in the siege workshop, we were able to produce several advanced siege units.
Aku Marwai. Yasa Apa Shasana.
A Treb? Okay, hold on. That actually is pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Some siege rams? That is actually nice. And now we convert a couple of the elephants here. Very good. And that actually changes everything for us.
Apa Shasananya Baginda.
I don't want to be losing these siege weapons if I don't have to.
Yasa Kuka Baginda.
Let's consolidate our forces just a tiny little bit here. Again, crossbows and pikes, they counter elephants pretty readily. And jeez, this choke point is gonna be obnoxious. I wonder if I can hit the castle from here. It would probably be a pretty tall order. It would be pretty freaking dope if I was able to pull that off, however.
Om Maheshwaraya. Om Maheshwaraya. Aku Marwai.
Let's actually try. On second thought, let's not be too hasty here. Let's build another castle up in the northwest, right outside their base.
Yep. Aku Marwai.
Back up to 120 pop, and look at that. If I sent my Treb that way, I would have lost it. So I'm kind of glad that I didn't.
Yasa Kuka Baginda. Angkat Sanjata. Tape. Syasananya Baginda. Aku pengakuan Baginda. Biasa kita angkat senjata.
Man, this choke point is so obnoxious. Almost makes me not want to finish the campaign, you know?
Iya, aku Baginda.
Apa sasananya Baginda? Aku marwat.
Siap.
Siap. Aku pengerti. Siap. Iya, aku marwatnya.
Apa syasananya Baginda? Iya, aku pembangun gedung.
Now we're actually dropping below our pop cap by a lot because of the sheer stream of these guys.
Swasti.
Iya, aku panggalam. Siap.
Am I worried? Kinda, but at the same time, not really.
Biasa kita Baginda.
We will get there eventually. Like, it's just really across this bridge.
Iya, Baginda.
Aku marwat.
Yet another gate. As if the first two weren't annoying to deal with enough.
Apa sasananya Baginda? Aku penumpang kayu.
I guess I really can't compliment their ability to make a very strategic fortress. Because holy hell, is this a strategic fortress? Especially with this melee pathfinding and all the pikemen countering my poor battle elephants. So many elephants are dying. They're gonna become an endangered species at this point.
Siap, aku penumbang. Apa syasananya Baginda?
I don't even really need that that last village there. Let's just take this chance to finish off the Kadiri castle. Like, look, their elephants aren't even coming after me either.
Biasa aku Baginda. Angkat senjata.
We're almost there. Almost there. So very close. Let's not lose our treb. Look, they even got, like, look at how efficient they are with their buildings. It's such a cramped base that they're making the most out of all the real estate that they can get here. I gotta say, like, the Asian aesthetics here in this game are very nice. The map itself actually looks pretty good. Especially like these river systems with the jungle trees and stuff. But I can't really comment much on the gameplay here because I honestly am not that big of a fan.
Apa syasananya, Baginda?
There we go, that's Kadiri's castle now. And I believe that should be the end of the mission.
With Kadiri conquered and the Mongols fleeing to China like cowards, it is time for the Majapahit to become the one true Indonesian empire.
Cool. So we managed to win at long last. Turns out that their base is it is strategically placed. This is one of those annoying levels where there's no economy or anything for you to hit, so you can't really cripple them all that much. They did mention something about like crippling the trade. I guess it would have been this market. I did see some trade carts kind of like scattered about, but truthfully, I'm not really sure how much of an effect that would have actually had. It is an interesting level. I like the concept of holding towers to control your pop cap space, which is cool. But typically, if the game is not fixed force, I am not really a big fan of population cap mechanics. Simply because I feel like that just narrows the freedom just a little too much. I know that campaigns are fundamentally a bit all about limiting freedom, but it is what it is. I can even live with without gold, only trash. I guess I'm just not a very big fan of hearing the little sound that it makes when I can't produce anymore because I've hit the pop cap. But still, cool game mechanics, very cool civ, beautiful architecture, and the map design and aesthetics were very nice. A nice touch to have this gold on this island here, in case we were to scout it out. Also, a nice touch to have a little nice pocket of resources in at the top of the map that you could cut through the wood to. I thought that was a pretty cool touch as well. But yeah, that's all I really gotta say for this one. Let's go ahead and see what happens after.
I heard the story of Arya Wiraraja many times when I was a child. Through the cunning of the Kensal, he defeated both his Javanese overlords and the mighty Mongols. Now, Arya did not do this alone. I have always believed that the gods favored him and his descendants. That is why I, Gajah Mada, commander of the elite guard of the Majapahit kings, have sworn to serve the royal family until my last breath.
Okay, cool. So that's the first level. Probably the longest first level out of all the campaigns that we've played so far. It's taken me over an hour to complete. I was playing a little bit slowly, but I guess it's because the Civ is a little bit non-traditional, so they say. So it took me a little while to get used to them. In any case, that'll be all for this episode. See you guys next time. My name's been The Clever Fool.